Hello. The support ribbon symbol is a very familiar visual symbol that we can all recognize when we see it. On a college cover story, a very specific one, this support symbol was visually emulated by walls of text, edited to show the image of the symbol on the front page. The ribbon symbol is meant to bring awareness to the awful school shooting incident being described on the college cover story. The visual seems to convey the enormity of the tragedy, yet it does not seem to be so overdone that it overwhelms the reader. Nor, in fact, would it ever dare to be insensitive to the victims in this story. By subconsciously making the words into a symbol that shows an obvious picture from a distance, the editors are clearly trying to use visual rhetoric in order to persuade their readers to be more aware of the symbol of awareness. This visual form of an awareness symbol is actually a positive symbol to make using a giant wall of text. Even if it is actually true that the editors were merely taking advantage of a situation in order to turn a profit, the symbol and awareness is overall a good thing, and will probably get people on the right path. However, things could have ended up a lot differently, and the image could have emulated something extremely unethical. One example of an unethical use of a tragedy in this situation would be if the college newspaper put the wall of text into the shape of, for instance, their school symbol, if they had one, that is. A scandal like this would have been some sort of a disgrace in a way, and would ruin the tragedy's impact by basing the impact on the school and their gain that they gained from this rather than the incident itself, and thus countering any impact the symbol would be trying to inflict upon society. Now, an odd thing about this symbol and the cover story that it's on is that if one looked at the whole article page in one glance, one would read the lower section, where the regular words are, and completely skip reading the giant wall of text and what it actually says in that wall of text. Cleverly, the symbol is made up of questions, purposely designed to get minds thinking about the question of why. Those kind of questions, which would make them more aware of the situation process, because the questions are actually relevant to what is being said through the symbol that they are in, which is actually quite clever. However, it is still arguable that the questions actually in the wall of text don't matter, since they aren't the one that the eye actually looks at when it's looking at the symbol being portrayed by the walls of text, not the actual questions, since the actual questions aren't a point in the front page article. It's just a concept of questions in the big picture that is being portrayed here, but not the real questions in a way. Okay, getting back on track. Obviously, unethical signs or symbols that the editors could have used in conjunction with this horrible incident would be a political or a right-wing or left-wing symbol for a certain political side. That could have happened. Since the incident was not political, to use it to support a political side would be very inappropriate, and would offend people who would be on the opposite political side as the one being symbolized. For instance, if the right wing blamed the incident on, I don't know, left-wing policies or something, then people who are on the left-wing side could take offense to that because they're saying that an incident, a horrible incident, happened because of their values, even though it's not a political thing that just happened, so you can't equate that. You know, I mean, since the incident was not political, it wouldn't be appropriate. By making a symbol a political one, the opposing political side would be made to feel that they are to blame for the horrible incident, even though it doesn't have anything to do with politics. Also, if the incident is not based on politics, then they shouldn't try to relate to politics in any way, because that would be very inappropriate. That'd be actually very extremely childish of them to do, and very irresponsible. And I guess overall it is a good thing that the editors did not consider doing this in this particular college front page article. So, in conclusion, this ribbon symbol that is illustrated visually by a giant wall of text can be an extremely persuasive thing to read to the readers. whether in a good way or bad way. Its subconscious symbol of awareness can influence or even guilt trip people into taking action. And if that symbol is being portrayed ethically or not, can influence whether people will act ethically in accordance to what's being said or not. Nonetheless, this visual symbol is rather persuasive. It really is. And it is effectively put on the college front page article to get people to become aware of the horrible incident that occurred on the college campus. It is not meant to be a political issue where one political side can blame the other. No, it's not. It's about a horrible incident that happened, and this front page article is using a symbol made up of a giant wall of text in order to get the point across, which is very interestingly is. So, conclusion, this is a very interesting topic to investigate and review, and I think it should be studied more in depth in the, hopefully, near possible future. Thank you.